U.S. military missions, C-21 aircraft and defense partnership in Saudi Arabia. A joint U.S. military mission with C-21 aircraft in Saudi Arabia marks an important step in the defense partnership between the two countries. The decision to conduct this mission reflects the U.S. commitment to supporting security and stability in the Middle East region, particularly in Saudi Arabia, an important U.S. ally in the region. The C-21 aircraft, with its transport capability and wide range, is an important asset in military operations in Saudi Arabia. Its presence allows the U.S. to deliver troops, equipment, and supplies to the region efficiently and quickly. This military mission also confirms that the U.S. considers the security of Saudi Arabia a top priority in its foreign policy. By participating in joint operations in the country, the U.S. is sending a strong signal about its commitment to maintaining stability in the region. The presence of C-21 aircraft in Saudi Arabia is also a concrete form of support from the U.S. to the country's air and ground defenses. It is part of a broader effort to strengthen Saudi Arabia's defense capabilities in the face of complex regional threats. In addition, this military mission can also help strengthen the relationship between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia in the military field. This cooperation creates closer ties between the two countries and enhances coordination in dealing with existing security challenges. The C-21 aircraft provides the necessary flexibility and mobility for U.S. forces to carry out their duties in Saudi Arabia. With its large lift capability, it can carry troops and equipment to various locations quickly and efficiently. This military mission also provides significant operational benefits to U.S. forces on the ground. With the support of the C-21 aircraft, U.S. forces can carry out their tasks more effectively and efficiently. The presence of the C-21 aircraft also helps strengthen deterrence against potential threats to Saudi Arabia. By demonstrating robust military capabilities, the U.S. can send a clear signal to those who could potentially threaten the country's security. This military mission can also provide significant benefits to Saudi Arabia in strengthening its defense capabilities. With support from the U.S., Saudi Arabia can improve its military and security capabilities to deal with various threats. In addition, the presence of the C-21 aircraft can also help strengthen deterrence against potential threats to Saudi Arabia. By demonstrating robust military capabilities, the U.S. can send a clear signal to those who could potentially threaten the country's security. This military mission also reflects the U.S. commitment to supporting security and stability in the Middle East as a whole. By participating in military operations in Saudi Arabia, the U.S. can actively contribute to maintaining peace in the region. However, the presence of U.S. forces in Saudi Arabia can also cause controversy and tension in the region. Some may perceive the U.S. presence as interference in the country's internal affairs. Nonetheless, the U.S. remains determined to carry out this military mission as part of their strategy to maintain security and stability in the Middle East. With the support of the C-21 aircraft, the U.S. can carry out their tasks more effectively in Saudi Arabia. The presence of U.S. forces in Saudi Arabia can also provide confidence to the government and people of Saudi Arabia that they have the support of their allies in dealing with various security challenges. In addition, this military mission can also help strengthen the relationship between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia in the military field. This cooperation creates closer ties between the two countries and improves coordination in dealing with security challenges. The delivery of C-21 aircraft to Saudi Arabia could also be part of the U.S. strategy to strengthen its military presence in the Middle East region. By having a base of operations in Saudi Arabia, the U.S. can quickly respond to emerging threats in the region. In conclusion, the U.S. military mission with C-21 aircraft in Saudi Arabia is an important step in supporting security and stability in the Middle East region. With support from the U.S., Saudi Arabia can improve its defense capabilities and face threats with more confidence.